Hi, Helen from ModCon Campus here, and today I'm going to make no mess ham and egg rolls. So to start with, I like to use a camp oven because you can use it either on your stove or on the fire. You're going to need a trivet in your camp oven. You're going to start with some baking paper. I'm going to make 2 today. So I just need a small piece of baking paper. I'm going to cut it in half so that each roll will fit nicely on each piece of paper. So that's that. Okay, now I just need 2 rolls. And I'm going to just cut the top off those rolls. I'm just going to pull out the center, being careful not to go too far over the side so that I don't break the side of the roll. So now that I have my rolls all hollowed out, I'm just going to take some ham and line the inside of my roll. You can use any type of ham, but you really do need to use ham or something like that in these so that it acts as a barrier so that your egg doesn't seep out of your roll. So you probably only need about 25 grams of ham per roll. I like to add a couple of tomatoes. I've just got these little cherry tomatoes. Just going to chop up a couple of those into the bottom here. You could really add whatever you want to into it. You can add sun-dried tomatoes, you could have mushrooms, whatever you really like to have with your breakfast. And then on top of that, I'm just going to put some salt and pepper just to flavour those a little bit, which in this ModCon kitchen is all close at hand. So here we go. Okay, now I'm just going to place an egg on the top of each. Okay, and just top it off with a little bit of mozzarella. Okay, now I'm just going to put those lids back on and place them in my camp oven. So I'm just going to put the lid on there and I'm just going to light my stove. Now just remember when lighting the stove to hold down the knob for about 15 seconds just to ensure that it's going to stay lit, because I want it to cook at a lower temperature. What I'm going to do is put one of these simmer plates on, and then I'm just going to move my camp oven into place, and in about 20 to 25 minutes I should have perfectly cooked eggs and nice crispy rolls. So it's been about 15 minutes. I'm just going to check them. So I can see that the eggs aren't quite cooked. They're fairly close, but they're not quite cooked, but the cheese is getting all nice and melty. But I can also see that we're starting to crisp a little bit too much on the bottom. So I'm just going to put that lid back on, and I'm going to turn down the stove to low for the next 10 minutes. Okay, so now it's been about 10 minutes, and bearing in mind that we're going no mess, no fuss here. I'm just going to put my special plates out and I'm going to check those eggs. Now let's have a look. Oh, that egg looks perfectly cooked there. Look at that, still a bit runny in the middle. Perfect. Okay, so now it's time to serve. I'm just going to grab a pair of tongs and on they go. Now if you want to, you can add a little bit of salt and pepper, more salt and pepper, or if you're my husband, you'll always put hot sauce in there. So whatever you feel like, it's all good.